Aries friends, this is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your September 2018 general reading. Hopefully the messages resonate with you, but if not, or if you want additional messages, please check your moon and also rising signs. Quite a few jumping out here. What do we got? Let's go with the upright. So we've got the Knight of Staves, Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, the Universe or the World card, Temperance, and the Ace of Coins. So that's quite an impressive first row. What else is happening for my Aries friends here in September of 2018? Hopefully you've survived many of these retrograde planets. We've got the 10 of Coins coming out. Mercury just left shadow at the time I'm doing this. Thank goodness, as far as I'm concerned. It's a little bit challenging for me this go around. What's happening with my Aries friends for September of 2018? September 2018 for my Aries friends. 2 cards, please. That's more than 2. How about 2 cards, please? 2 cards for my Aries friends. There's one, the Devil card. My Aries friends, 1 more card, please. 1 card for my Aries friends. The Hanging Ghost. So now, bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. How lovely, my Aries friends. The Ace of Cups, new love, new hope, new emotional beginnings. Your cup runneth over. All of those good things that come from the cup running over. Okay, this is really just such a beautiful card. I love this deck too. This is the Chinese Tarot, so interesting deck. And the Ace of Cups, so you are under the spell, so to speak, of love, I would say. My Aries friends, Knight of Staves, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Temperance, Sagittarius. Who else do we have here? The Devil, Capricorn. So you might have an earth sign, you might have another fire sign involved. Of course, Temperance could also be you. Typically, it is the card of Sagittarius, but, you know, it's not that critical as far as signs are concerned. If you recognize yourself in this, that would be fabulous. So let's see. There's some sort of decision that has to be made. The Two of Swords. You know, the Two of Swords, all twos are a choice. The Two of Swords is a choice that doesn't necessarily want to be made, okay? Normally, this card is depicted by a woman who's blindfolded, crossing 2 swords in front of her heart. She's protecting her heart in that depiction. This has it much more open. It's more a fighting mode. So I would say to you, this decision is an important one for your advancement, let's say, okay? You're coming out fighting. Okay, the Universe, something is coming to a conclusion. Temperance, you're coming to balance with, coming into terms with it. 10 of Coins, Ace of Coins. Let's see. So you've got some new opportunities coming up here that you're going to hear about. Almost like, what are you defending against here? You're defending your perspective. Your ego is involved here, the Devil card. You know, the Knight of Staves, that could be you as well, Aries. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This guy is very enthusiastic. He's very confident. He charges right in and says, this is how we're going to do it, and I think we should do it now, okay? But he doesn't have a lot of follow-through. So if that's part of your decision as far as this love is concerned, I would say to you that you need to go in and charge in and go in without reservation, okay? You can't go in mousy. You have to go in strong, okay? That's why I said this Two of Cups is a fighting card. And, you know, fighting is a term that, you know, might have been misleading. I don't mean that you want to go in and cause all kind of conflict, but you don't want to go in and say, well, I don't know, do you think, and should we? And you want to go in and say, this is what we need to do, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, because this guy doesn't have the follow-through. You need to provide the follow-through with the Two of Swords. You need to say, this is the decision that's going to be made. Okay, and that's going to bring whatever this is to a successful revolution, a successful conclusion, so that you can find the balance you need and create this new opportunity that you have. This new opportunity, this new financial opportunity is going to bring you amazing abundance, family security, generational wealth. This is happy life, happy family. Okay, and that's material satisfaction, and you're going to get some news about it. Typically the Page of Cups is good news, so that's hopeful. And then let me see, the Seven of Staves. You know, you're going to want to defend your position. You're on top right now, or this new endeavor, this Ace of Coins and the Ten of Coins is going to put you in a good position to be on top. But you know what, if you do that, when you do that, your ego might get the better of you here, and it might cause you to have a perspective that is in conflict with where this really should go. Now, we're talking about the Ace of Cups here. Initially, I thought we were talking love, but this might be something that you have a deep love and affection for. So, you know, material value doesn't have to be just money. You could have a new opportunity in a relationship that's going to bring you the security and the satisfaction that you want out of a relationship. And right now you're on top. You're feeling pretty good about yourself. You're fighting off any competition that might come, but you know your ego does take a hand in that. The Devil is about obsession, lust, feeling stuck. So I don't know. Maybe you feel stuck in a situation and you can't get to this Ace and Ten of Cups. You've got the beginning and the end here. This is perfect. So it's like a continuous revolution. You have the Ace, the Ten, the Ace, the Ten. It's perfect. So let's see. I want to see what the hanging Ghost is here for first. What are the doubts that you have? These cards were already flipped. I apologize. I didn't shuffle well enough, I guess. The Hanging Ghost. There we go. These are for us. The Hanging Ghost. Okay, so you know what? Here's that Two of Swords again. See the difference in the depiction? Okay, so this guy is open and ready to charge in. This girl is crossed and guarding herself. Okay, so this decision that you have to make involves your future. It's a decision that you have to make. The Queen of Swords doesn't take any crap. She goes in, she says this is the way it's going to be, and that's how it is. Okay, this is about your future. And you know, once you have the opportunity to make this decision, you will be celebrating. And again, it's a card of love. Ace of Cups, same card. Okay, same card, Ace of Cups. I love it. Love and marriage, I would say. Love, marriage, and the baby carriage. Okay, so your perspective on this? Why is your perspective on this? What are we doing here? So decide, move forward with your future. It's only going to be rosy. It's only going to be great, my Aries friends. Change your perspective on this, unless that is your perspective. Is that your perspective? Why is the Devil here? What is the Devil here to say? Follow your intuition, okay? If you think it's a good situation, then go with it. Don't get stuck in your own head. Don't get stuck in your ego, okay? Oh, I can't do that because if I do that, everybody's going to look at me like, don't do that, okay? Be who you are. Be you. Do you. What are we defensive about? What are we working on here? So, Queen of Wands, let's see. Temperance, coming to balance, repeating message. We already have the Temperance card out, typically a card of Sagittarius. Finding your peace with it. So, you know, any challenges that come up in the formulation of this relationship or this endeavor that involves, you know, this generational wealth and family wealth and the Ace of Cups situation is something that you've really been working hard to and focus, something that you've really been working hard on and are focused on. Whatever this situation is, whatever you feel you might need to be defensive about or you're on top of it already, you know, it's a good place to be. Okay, I wouldn't do much to change that. Just try and keep it in balance, keep it in check. Don't let the ego, the Devil, get too far ahead of you. Okay, what's the Temperance card here about, please? Why is the Temperance card here for my Aries friends? Yep, temperance. Balance it out. It's moving very slowly, but it is going to be what you wish for. These pentacles cards, these coins cards, the ace of coins, that's what this knight is holding. He's very, very slow and methodical. So don't be afraid to let it grow in its own time, okay? It is what you wish for. You will have that satisfaction. It's just a matter of balancing things out, okay? What's the Knight of Wands here for? The Knight of Wands. Okay, a little bit of a conversation that doesn't necessarily feel good. So the Knight of Wands might have an idea that you, or maybe you bring an idea to someone that is not well received. You know, it's about charging in on this at this Two of Swords with this Two of Swords and, you know, just jumping right in rather than, you know, crossing your heart and trying not to make a decision. Maybe that isn't well received. What else on the Knight of Staves? The Knight of Staves, the Knight of Wands. Why is he here for my Aries friends? Okay, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of competition. Maybe this is a love relationship situation and you have some competition. If that's the case, you're going to hear about it. Okay, and you need to then make a consistent effort and make this decision to go in forcefully and bring this to a successful conclusion if it truly is what you want. The Ace of Cups is here in two different places. So I would say to you that this is most definitely a love relationship situation that, you know, involves a family, involves, you know, coin, involves opportunity, things of material value. What is the Two of Swords here for my Aries friends? What is the decision they need to make? Yeah, okay. So listen, look at the cards that just came out. We have the Ace of Coin and we have the Ten of Coin. So it's absolutely repeating messages here. You're going to get this offer. You're going to hear this news that's going to change your perspective. Remember over here we talked about perspective with the hanging ghost and how you need to make sure that this decision you make is towards your future. It's a decision I know you don't necessarily want to make, but once you make it, it's going to help you celebrate. You're going to be joyful. You're going to rejoice. You're going to have some sort of commitment, a contract, vow, morals, integrity, something to do with creation. You know, it could be marriage and a baby and love, okay? This is the perspective that you have right now. And this, where were we talking about? The Two of Swords. This is the conversation that's coming along with the Two of Swords. So the decision you have is when you hear this news, do you allow this perspective or a different perspective to get in the way of this generational and new opportunity that you have, this generational security that you have, this opportunity you have to grow this security, to grow this into fruition, this Ace of Cups feeling? What's going on with the universe here for my Aries friends? Thank you. The Lovers, okay? So once again, I believe this to be a partnership situation. It could also be a Gemini is involved, and it could also mean that you have a choice to make. I think we've covered the choices pretty clearly here in the Two of Swords and some of the other cards that you have. Make sure that you are in an equal partnership. Okay, the Lovers is a choice, and we each make a choice every day if we're in a relationship, whether or not to honor that relationship or whether or not we are going to discredit it. And I would say with the Hierophant here, you want to honor it. Most people do want to honor it, and I'm just saying, you know, it's a possibility out there. The Lovers is a card of partnership, so honor that partnership. Revere that partnership. Why is the Page of Cups here? What is the news here for my Aries friends with the Page of... Okay, the Chariot card, it's a card of victory. It's a card of movement. So perhaps you're moving on. Perhaps you're doing some traveling. Perhaps you're getting a message about doing some traveling that is going to be for financial gain. Okay. You know, there's a ton of cards here. I'm not sure they're meant for us, but, you know, something is distracting you. Something is keeping you up at night. And you think about starting something fresh with this Ace of Coins. But, you know, you have options, and truthfully, you've left some things in the past here. But, you know, you're walking into your happiness if you only make the decision and embrace the unexpected healing, the unexpected surprises. Keep your hope, keep your faith. Okay, why is, what were we talking about? The the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? There we go. Somebody's going to help you. Somebody's going to be very generous with you. Now, help could be in the form of financial, although with this card, it doesn't really feel like you need financial help. But, you may just need some help and guidance from someone once you hear this news, once you hear the news of this victory. And, it's something that you are looking for help with. What is going on with the Ace of Coins? No, the Ace of Coins could be, a lottery winning. It could be an inheritance. Could be this message is news of inheritance that you have to travel to take care of and you need some help with. Okay? Could be, that, there's a fatherly figure involved in this that's going to help you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone that has his emotions on a tight tether but is emotional. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, new news about money. So that coin that the page is holding is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Coins here. What is the message for the Ten of Coins here for my Aries friends? Ace of Cups is the general message here. So you've got lots of love surrounding you here, my Aries friends. Take advantage of it this month. Don't let your ego get in the way. Make sure your perspective is straight on and be in an equal partnership, okay? That's what's important here. Make sure that you're on equal footing, okay? Let me see, Four of Pentacles. So are you trying to hold on to something? What are you trying to hold on to? Your fears are getting the best of you about this. So perhaps that's your perspective. Are you worried about this, or are you worried about the way this is going to go? You're trapped in your own head here on this money issue. Or this abundance issue, I should say. It's not necessarily money. Okay, hold on to as much as you can. Hold on to the relationship. Hold on to your stability. Hold on, and you will be moving forward. I don't like the way that ended, so we're going to do a couple more cards here on that. What else is for the Ten of Coins? And then what do we have here that just jumped out? So yeah, you know what? You're leaving what you've lost in the past to move on to this Ace of Cups. You're independent and you've been waiting for a very long time to be that independent energy. So my Aries friends, you're surrounded by love this month, and you are open to new love, open to new financial aspects that might come your way. I think that you've got some great potential here if you don't let your ego get in the way. Okay, my Aries friends. So Secret World Crystals, this is a deck by Lee Simmons. This is going to be our final message for our Aries friends. These are magnified photographs of magnified crystals. And they are fascinating. When I first looked at the deck, it was like, holy cow, that's a beautiful picture. And then I realized it was actually a stone that they had photographed, magnified like thousands of times. I don't know if it's thousands, but you know what I'm saying. This deck is out of print too, and it's very hard to find. So finally found it last couple of weeks ago, and here I am. One card for my Aries friends. There it is. Okay, and number 20. Look at how pretty that is. I wonder if that's an amethyst. I've had several violet ones this afternoon. So 20. Let's read what number 20 is for you, my Aries friends. 20 is the last of the master cards. The master cards correlate to the major arcana, the high priestess, the empress, the devil, all of those major arcana cards. So the name of this card is intention. The ability to manifest change in your life is directly related to the clarity of your intention. Okay, intention is the birthplace of future creation and defines your life experience, insight, and understanding. You are guided to practice focusing your intent through daily meditation, prayer, or ceremony. Clarify your motivations and confirm that they are aligned with your higher spiritual values. So I'm going to go back here to your perspective, the hanging ghost, okay? This is about how you think about things. You need to decide which way you want to go. This is your future hanging here, my Aries friends. Make the decision. Don't deny it any longer. As soon as you make it, you're going to be celebrating. This is a new opportunity here with, could be a new job, could be with a big company. That's the other message in the Hierophant. But truthfully, I think it's about a relationship. I think it's about a marriage. I think it's about a vow that you've made, a contract that you've made. And, you want to create something beautiful, something loving. My Aries friends, it's a beautiful reading. You have love coming to you from all directions here. You just need to focus on it and make the decision to embrace it. My Aries friends, please like, share, and subscribe. Your comments are always welcome. Private readings are available. Look for my details in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.